So, I think it was 7th graders. They talked to us and said, like, if there's ever a problem that you have with someone and you can't really figure it out, you can talk, and it's not really working out, you can talk to them and they'll sort of see which side and who's coming from and why maybe it's happening. And then you can like try to figure out ways to solve it.
Yeah, that's basically how it works. That's restorative justice. There's even this group in Africa where if somebody in the village has done something really bad, they make him sit down and everybody sits around him in a circle, and they go around that circle and everybody has to say something good about the person who did that crime or that bad act. And see what they're doing is, when you've done something bad, you feel bad about it, you tend to think that that's who you are. So your fellow villagers are reminding you that is not who you are. You are capable of something much better. And so usually when they do this, the person breaks down and starts crying at some point, and then they talk about how they're going to adjust, what you took from me, what I'll get back, and so forth. So that's really one of the keys to restorative justice, to say every single person is worthwhile. You are not the bad thing that you did. You're much better than that. And the most important thing is for us to form our community back. Yeah. This is an example of loving kindness right here.
That's you.
This is one happy dog. Yes.
Fancy, come here. Come here.
I knew it.
Again, when somebody's aggressive and somebody's mean, they're suffering. And the way that suffering expresses itself is it tries to make other people suffer. And so people feel sorry for the person who took the brunt of that suffering, but we don't feel sorry for the person originally suffering. So we have to just look at that person who we see as being mean and see them as suffering and say, the way to help your suffering is for me to be generous, kind, and compassionate to you. And it's an experiment. I'd say try it and see how you feel. Don't see how they feel. See how you feel after you've been kind, generous, and compassionate. And ask yourself, do I feel better? Do I feel stronger? Did this make my life better? And I'd be interested to find your response. It builds self-confidence. It makes you feel that ready for new challenges because you're given the challenges that you can handle. So the more that you rise to the challenges that you have, the more challenges you get, but the more knowledge you get with each challenge. So it's a way of building knowledge about yourself, about others, and about the world, and you become wiser.
There's a lot of freedom to it also, because if you're going to be the victim of every bully who comes along, that means other people are telling you what to do. They're coming and telling you, be frightened, be angry. And if you say to yourself, no thank you, I have a choice here, and I prefer not being in that state of mind, then that gives you a lot of freedom.
You have a lot of freedom.
Thank you for actually letting us come into your house and stay and letting us talk to you.
Very welcome. Very welcome.
Thank you, yes, and I loved the way that you were listening. And listening is a real power in nonviolence.